Hey, welcome to another update video. It's been a while since we last talked to you guys. A lot's happened since our last video, but we'll just pick up right where we left off. Last time we were talking to you guys, we were sitting in front of Lake Malawi. We got to go for a weekend and go snorkeling, stay at this fun lodge. On our way there, Andrew got his first speeding ticket ever. That was a fun experience.
Yeah, the speed limits aren't necessarily posted in the local roads, and so everything's unfamiliar, but I got caught going like, I don't remember how, like 15 kilometers over, and had to pay like a $6 US fine or something like that. So
not as bad as it could have been, but
right.
A fun story to tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever got a speeding ticket in the United States?
Never. Second day driving in the Africa, you get a speeding ticket. We went to a sort of resort lodge getaway on Lake Malawi, and had like a beachside room, which was awesome. So we got there like on a Friday, and then Saturday we went on a boat ride, saw all of the scenic things, the islands, snorkeled a little bit, saw some tropical fish, and then we had lunch made for us on the beach.
Going to jump in the water, stay in that.
We had lunch made for us on the beach. It was fish that had been dried on the top of the boat. We were a little bit nervous about it, but it's actually incredible. It was really delicious. And then that evening we had a little sunset cruise. We met some friends from all over the world, really, which was really cool. You guys are crazy. Mzungu feet.
As we mentioned in the last video, we were there during the rainy season, and we had 1 week where it was especially raining, and it rained pretty much every day of the week. And one day, towards the end of the week, I heard a lot of thunder. Well, it turned out to not be thunder, and it actually was a rock slide. And so me and my friend Dave actually hiked a couple miles to where this rock slide saw the result of the rocks sweeping through a small village and some of the farming lands.
Thankfully, no one was injured as far as we were aware of. Everyone was able to get out in time, which was kind of miraculous, and we're grateful that it was in the middle of the day and not in the middle of the night. A couple of fun things about our life in Malawi. We didn't have a washing machine, and so we got to learn how to do laundry by hand. And let's just say it was a learning experience. This is our first year of marriage, and probably one of our biggest arguments is how we can most effectively hand wash clothes. So that was a fun bonding experience for us. We never quite got it right. It always still kind of stood out bad. So I give props to the women who can make it smell like amazing, because we never got there.
Gary, don't sweep out there.
What?
Another small detail that we didn't really share is most of the weekends that we would go to the market, which was pretty hectic on the weekends. There was a lot of vendors and a lot of people that would come from the areas around to get their local food and fruits and vegetables, but also clothing, shoes, pots and pans. Yeah, anything that you could think of could be at the market. It's really cool. Yeah.
One of our favorite things about the market was the chips. Every time we went to the market, we would give ourselves a little treat with some fried chips, which are like fried potatoes, like little cut up French fries. So good.
Potato wedges and salt.
We got to celebrate Easter while we were in Malawi, and that was a really beautiful experience. We actually got to to be with some of the missionary families and some of the local families on like the rock side, and we had a beautiful view of like the mountains, Mount Nakoma in the background, Balabala in the background, and just like the village down below. It was a very like special time that we'll definitely look back on, just singing and worshiping together with that like beautiful background.
We had a piano to lead some of the worship, but the piano was actually powered by car batteries because we were, you know, out in the kind of middle of nowhere. So super unique. One of the hikes that I got to do while Kaylee was working was hiking Balabala, and we had hiked the other kind of peaks, if you want to call them that, near where we're living, but Balabala is kind of uncharted, and so I went up with some guys that had lived there longer than us to kind of show the way, and it definitely kicked my butt. One of the cool things about this particular route is we went close to some hyena caves, and so yeah, I'd never done that before, so that was interesting.
The last few weeks of work were really special. I got to do some ultrasounds with the ultrasonographer and continue doing some different rounds in the hospital. But one of the most special experiences was getting to do outreach. Andrew and I got to go with the palliative care team and meet patients in their homes, which was really special and really unique, especially that Andrew got to come along.
The ride to all of the homes that we went to was interesting. We went with 3 of the local doctors, and we rode in the back of the ambulance, which doesn't have any benches or anything like that, and so they kindly threw a wood bench in the back, which how would you... We ended up sitting on the floor because it was kind of a weird angle, so it was just an adventure in some of the back roads that we had to get to visit some of the patients. And I tried sugarcane for the first time, mm-hmm. Which is harder than it looks to eat. Is all I'll say.
Mzungus tried sugarcane for the first time.
We also got to run a half marathon for a nursing college fundraiser. We ran around the mountain and through the local villages, and some local kids joined us for a while, which was really fun.
Our 2 months in Malawi were really special to us. We really loved all the families that we got to meet and the lives we got to be a part of. I think the work was really meaningful in the hospital and in the community, and we feel really grateful for the time that we had there. Definitely is a privilege to do what we got to do.
So after leaving Malawi on the way back to the States, we actually made a pit stop in London to see some friends that we met in Papua New Guinea like 3 months, 6, I don't know how many months prior. So we met Dave and Karen, and we had a wonderful time there. We got to see Dave's surgery. We spent some time in Oxford, and then we explored London. And then, yeah, the 3rd day we were there, we explored Windsor Castle with Dave and Karen, which was super fun, and yeah, adventurous time there. Just so fun to be around. So, brother umbrella, poked yourself in the eye.
Yeah, right here. Do you see it?
No.
Oh.
It doesn't smell very good in there.
Do you feel like you know where you're going?
No.
Just said it so fast.
Okay, touch side.
Get your feet up.
Oh wow. Oh, you're so high.
that was awesome. A little pit stop before we, I guess, made another pit stop in New York. We met Kaylee's parents and Kaylee's brother and his family in the Hamptons for 4 or 5 days. And then we got to explore New York City before going back to Dallas and then back to Tulsa, where Kaylee's working in a couple of different clinics here. And I actually got a part-time job at RAI. So that's been great. And that's kind of what our life has looked like here in Tulsa.
And since we're in Tulsa, I get to visit my family who's nearby in Oklahoma. We're actually at my grandparents' home right now, seeing a beautiful Oklahoma sunset behind us. And many of you may be wondering what the next step for us is like. And we're actually continuing the adventure a little bit longer. Once I finish this fellowship program at the end of July, we're going on a 6-week national park road trip that we're really excited about. There's not many times when we have like a couple months break where we both have a break from a job, and so we're going to take that time and explore, and we're really excited to do that. Although we expected at the end of this fellowship year that we'd probably be living somewhere really remote, practicing medicine and engineering in a far place in the world, right now we actually feel like God is calling us to stay in the United States and both seek careers that are meaningful here at home. And so we are both actively looking to see what God has for us next, and we're excited to explore what that looks like.
Yeah, thanks for following along. Sorry for kind of delayed update video. I think it's probably delayed because it's the end of a chapter for us, and it's been really good and fun documenting, but a little bittersweet coming to an end. So thank you guys for following along, and this will probably be the last update video. We love you.
I know not when I go or where I go from this familiar scene, but Christ is here, and Christ is there, and all the way between. And though I go from all I know to some dim, vast unknown, though late I stay or soon I go, I shall not go alone.